Picture the university boardroom. It's late summer, and leadership is holding their breath, waiting for the major annual global academic rankings to drop. The problem is, by the time those lists are finally published, the numbers behind them are already months, sometimes years, out of date. A single aggregated ranking number reveals almost nothing about the specific internal shifts that caused your position to change. To actually guide a university's growth, leadership needs continuous, actionable intelligence. You need to pinpoint highly specific strengths and correct hidden weaknesses long before the next cycle. That is why the AD Scientific Index developed the 360-degree real-time academic performance analysis module. Waiting for a yearly report card is a strategic liability. Navigating modern academia requires immediate, continuously updated data. The module allows institutions to bypass generic global lists and instead benchmark themselves against highly relevant, specific peer groups. You can compare your university directly against 20 similarly ranked institutions, plus 2 custom choices of your own, tracking performance at the city, national, regional, and global levels. This dashboard shows exactly how those comparative tools are laid out. You have instant access to categories like similar universities and deep subject comparisons. You can filter your competitors, isolating public versus private institutions, or focusing on young universities founded in the last 30 years. Stripping away the noise to look only at institutions with similar funding structures and histories creates a true apples-to-apples comparison. It highlights realistic areas where you can actually gain ground. Because measuring a rapidly growing 20-year-old regional college against a centuries-old global powerhouse yields zero strategic value. Context is everything. Beyond the macro-institutional view, the platform drills down into the micro level, analyzing 13 major academic fields and over 200 distinct subdisciplines. This chart breaks down the number of scientists across subjects. You immediately see the distribution of medical versus natural sciences across your 20 peers. By mapping human capital, you instantly spot volume discrepancies, knowing exactly which departments are under-resourced compared to market rivals. Tracking headcounts provides scale, but understanding momentum requires looking at how those performance numbers are trending over specific windows of time. This line graph maps citation trajectories. Using the University of Split as an example, you can track the total historical citations in blue and compare them directly against the output from just the last 5 years in purple. Here is the H-index ranking comparison. This bar chart highlights the ultimate metric of academic impact, letting you measure your institution, in this case Harvard, directly against your curated peers. Having this level of real-time granularity takes a vague goal like improve research and turns it into targeted, highly specific interventions for individual departments. The value proposition here is straightforward. You are replacing a highly stressful annual guessing game with a 360-degree continuous data stream. In the real world, this means knowing exactly where to inject department funding next quarter and being able to accurately map your research impact as it grows in real time. Institutions gain a competitive edge by strategically outpacing their most relevant direct peers, moving past the impulse to chase global legacy universities. And the 360-degree dashboard is just the foundational engine. It drives these 5 core modules that make up the broader Smart Institutional Excellence Plan. Firmly, modern institutional management requires these active, real-time datasets to stay competitive in a rapidly changing academic landscape. Strategic planners and university leaders can visit adscientificindex.com today to access the 360-degree module and secure their competitive advantage.